Hey everybody, it's Shadowstar here for a brand new Let's Play. It's time for Super Mario Galaxy. We did Sunshine, let's do Galaxy instead. Because it's about time we went to space, don't you think? Pick an icon, it doesn't really matter. There's no me's and these are just icons. Adjusting to motion controls on a Pro Controller is going to be an adjustment, but I'll handle it. Anyway, let's get started. But first, every 100 years, a comet appears in the skies above the Mushroom Kingdom. The comet was so large one year, it filled the skies and sent countless shooting stars raining down. The Toads brought shooting stars to the castle, where they became a great power star. It should have been a very happy time for the citizens of the Mushroom Kingdom. That was the night of the Star Festival, held once every 100 years to celebrate the comet.
Dear Mario, I'll be waiting for you at the castle on the night of the Star Festival. There's something I'd like to give you. From Peach.
Don't worry, there isn't as much voice acting as there was in Sunshine. But alright, let's get on with this. Get my brain adjusted to these controls. Get used to having a pointer on the screen at all times. And just wander on through to the castle. And get ready for a handful of cutscenes. And my phone interrupting me, but who cares about that? I'm actually recording this slightly behind when you'll eventually see this, so funny enough, I've yet to actually see the Mario Galaxy movie, but by the time you see this episode I will have, so eventually I'll be able to talk about it. Probably a good idea, it means you don't get spoilers in this video if you're somehow watching this. Not that there's much to spoil. Surprise, Mario will be in it, and Rosalina will be in it. What are those Toads wearing? Are those like capes? I never noticed that. These Toads are wearing like capes. Yeah, they are! You guys are useless. Why does she just have a Luma? And since when does Bowser have electricity? Anyway, let's run on forwards. Screw all of these Toads. We're gonna ignore them. Yeah, help me. You've been using that dialogue a long time now. God, can you believe Mario Galaxy is 20 years old? Or will be this year? Or is it next year? Or maybe it was 2007. Maybe it's 19 years old. I swear the opening of this feels like something you get in like a Mario and Luigi game. Every Mario game is wildly different, despite the fact that people are like, oh, this one's so different. They're all actually different, because like, Mario Sunshine is weird, crazy voice acting and you're on a plane. This one is like, nope, suddenly we're going to take you to space. Suddenly epic music in space. Get used to hearing her scream like that, because they keep using that exact same voice recording of her screaming in every game. Like 10 years later in Odyssey, they're still using it. So what exactly is Mario made of? Because, like, he doesn't need to breathe in space, but even in this game, he'll need to breathe underwater. Hello, Bunny. Let's play, indeed. Where'd they go? I've already lost the rabbits. There they are. Where'd your friend go? Shut up, phone. What if... There's a rabbit. Stop running everywhere and just get to the spot so I can do the thing. It wasn't letting me rotate the camera. Right, now let's go get him. That wasn't the crater I wanted. I want this pipey. Alright, get here, rabbit. Yeah, I know. Hide in the crater. That's what I plan on doing. Where is the other? Well, here's the grass. There's one in the pipe, one in the grass, and one in the crater. Hey, get back here. I like that every time I go into a cutscene, it goes into super wide screen. Where is the other crater? Here we are. Alright, Rabbit, talk to me. You're actually Luma. But later in the game we'll see other rabbits that don't turn into Lumas. Or are they just never turning into Lumas? Anyway, time to meet the character that made this game famous. Yes, you're Rosalina, we all know who you are. Thank God they make it spin with Y, although there's plenty of other motion controls in this game we're gonna have to deal with. But I suppose I'll worry about that when I get to it. Yes, she just said spin with Y, I don't need you to tell me again. I do like the fact that they added new graphics to the, tutorial thingamajig. Yes, find 5 star pieces. Yeah, find 5 star pieces. Don't fall in the hole, because we don't have bottomless pits, we have black holes. Which, I mean, what is a black hole but a bottomless pit? I mean, it technically is a bottom. You just get kind of crushed to death. Well, pulled apart at the seams, really. Now, I know what you're thinking. I died. The annoying thing about this is I have to go get the star chips. I feel like Mario does this weird thing where he sometimes has a hard time turning around on a dime. And that's something I'm going to have to get used to, having just come from Sunshine, where the controls are much smoother. Now I can get a 1-up. Yeah, I know to spin. I don't want to spin. I want to go over here. We are... Yes, I didn't want to talk to you. I'm just trying to find the Goomba that's got the fucking key. You. This one. Couldn't even ground pound on him correctly. Give me the key. Talk to me, Luma. Whee! Now let's go kill Big Goomba. Just because he's big, don't make him any more difficult. Key. Yes, I know you're here. Can I just go in the pipe, please? We're upside down. Get used to it. How come my Goomba doesn't trigger the pressure pads, but I do? What is the weight difference between a Goomba and Mario? Because they were pretty big in this game. No, step on that, please. Thank you. I'm doing that! There's one left, you stupid idiot! Give me the star. Not all of them will be grand, but this one sure is. Make a sun. How much power does this thing use that small little sun isn't enough to power the whole thing? It only powers that much light. A very weak star. We're gonna need a lot more star bits than that. That's what I'm gonna do. If you stop talking, I can actually do the game, but you won't. But anyway, everyone loves Rosalina. She's a character, she had a backstory. I don't know what else. People like her, okay? But yeah, we can squeeze in one more mission before we finish this first episode. But first, let's talk to this idiot. Okay. Do you want me to play the game, or do you just want to yell at me, game? I enjoy playing the game. I know you've got other ideas, but I want to play the game. I have to constantly readjust the pointer is going to get annoying. Yes, click on level. Do you not trust that we can just use a brain to figure out what things mean? Most of the tutorials in Mario 64 were optional. You just talk to a toad, but that was optional. Yes, you didn't have to interrupt me 3 times. Anyway, let's go to Good Egg Galaxy. Who's a good egg? I used to be. Actually, holy shit, I'm recording this on the 1-year anniversary of my egg cracking. That's why it's Good Egg Galaxy. How appropriate. Let's go get that egg. Anyway, welcome to the galaxy. The levels are a lot more linear than in 64 and even Sunshine. Who needs a Luma when you can do that? Head off to this peanut planet, as I call it, and grab 5 more star chips. Watch out for the mud, it slows you down. Look, okay, I'm still adjusting to the camera and the controls. Mario has a weird walk pattern. Get up! Oh my god, I'm going to die to a boulder. That. Where are you spawning me? Here, okay. I can't believe that hit me. I thought I was standing clear of it. I'm like, yes, I can stand here and wait for it to pass. I never expected 2 deaths in the first episode. The thing is, you can break the boulders by hitting their red spots. Where is the other one? There it is. Right, let's go. Get off me. I'm actually gonna have to be careful. Stepping on an enemy gives you a coin, whereas spinning an enemy gives you star bits. Be strategic in which one you need. Using spin jump can help you readjust your jump too. Hey, don't fall. Are you... Get in the pipe. And now I have to deal with that beeping. Plenty of star bits, you need them all. I'm still adjusting to the depth perception in this game. Or at least the enemy respawns so I can get more star bits. Get up. And let's go crack an egg. Egg broken. Game is so brutal, that thing looks so heavy. Right in the face. Heal those Starbits, we need them all. Well, we got our first star. Well, really two of them. Get used to collecting Starbits, you're gonna need a lot. Alright, but let's talk to this idiot first. Yes, sir, please. People would like to stop playing your game now. I was trying to end the episode nice and elegantly, but this man said I'm hungry, feed me shit. You can just shoot them to stun enemies, but it's very rare that I actually do. But speaking of things I do, I end the episode. I will see you next time for the second part of Mario Galaxy and other things as well. See you next time, guys.